telephone shemu ekoso ema unimunyamfo Haruna Idris wono ena eda NDC emrahebedwafo no ano na no no che se bibie ni ho a esei se wo mo ebetena bonkum so e wo mrahebedwam ense hwe ni nyina no he asomdwe a wo mpe edema oman ninti.
A week ago on 7th of January 2021 the clerk to Parliament Mr. Sirencia read a letter from the Electoral Commission. The said correspondence indicated that the National Democratic Congress have 137 seats. The New Patriotic Party, 137 seats, and 1 independent MP. So independent 1. Therefore, from the official correspondence from the Electoral Commission, clearly neither the NDC nor the NPP has majority in Parliament. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen of the media, nobody should be engaged in any fruitless effort to add on what he or she does not possess or have. By official record, the Parliament of Ghana is one of equal strength and equal numbers, 137, 137. It's never happened under our democratic history, and in particular under the Fourth Republic. It's unique, and it counts in its wake with its own opportunities and challenges that we all must seek to address. Now we have heard that the former independent MP, and let me now digest the issue of independent MP, has written, and I'm quoting verbatim from his text, I shall, for the purposes of transacting business in the House, associate with the MPP. The media get the words. Associate with the MPP caucus in the 8th Parliament. His words did not say, I am joining the MPP. Emphasis mine. He says, associate with the MPP caucus in the 8th Parliament. And distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, may I, with some respect, refer you to Article 97, Clause 1H of the 1992 Constitution, which provides, and I quote, a member of Parliament shall vacate his seat in Parliament if he was elected a member of Parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party. That is why advisedly and wisely he is not seeking to join a political party, and therefore nobody should just do an easy mathematics of a 137 plus 1. I will cooperate, I will collaborate, never to mean the same as I am joining or I'm crossing over, because it has its own constitutional implications, which probably may even require that a by-election be conducted if necessary, if he was to join a new political party.
And one opinion of that NPP for ano e wo mrahebedwam honorable Osechi Mensabonso essay say independent candidate wo associate you or collaborate you ni nyina am no wakasa wo de ne ho ebebo NPP for enti eno ma wo NPP for ebeba beye majority.
Ensuing from the conduct of the general elections, we have in Parliament 137 seats to the NPP and 137 seats to the NDC. So as far as the two parties are concerned, we are split down the middle, 137, 137. But Ghana's parliament is not an even number parliament. Ours is an odd number parliament. And the rules of our parliament recognizes only two sides, a majority caucus and a minority caucus. So which side should constitute the majority and which side should constitute the minority? Given the circumstances that we find ourselves in, the person who bears the trump card is the independent member of parliament. wherever he decides to pitch his camp, will determine which side constitutes the majority. Does it mean that the person, the independent member of parliament, would have crossed carpet? Certainly no. Because if he lets to cross carpet, the seat would have to be declared vacant. And then there will have to be a by-election. But that is not certainly the case. And we've had independent members and indeed minority parties pitch camp for purposes of transacting business in the House with one side or the other. So, as far as I'm concerned, that will settle the matter. And if it settles the matter, if it determines where the majority will sit, to me, that will be the end of the matter. And I think there is other issue that I've been saying, that the Speaker won by consensus. Again, I don't see why there should be any dispute about that. Because in any such contest involving two people in public space, and the Constitution is clear, Article 51 says, subject to the provisions of this Constitution, where at the close of nominations on the day before a public election, two or more candidates have been nominated, the election shall be held, and the candidate who receives the largest number of votes shall be declared elected. The candidate who receives the largest number of votes shall be declared elected. Now, you all saw what happened that day. In the process of conducting the elections, the effort got truncated on 3 different occasions. In that regard, even when we finished and we needed to make a determination, we couldn't really rely on any numbers. It explains why at the end of the day, when the clerk came to make the announcement, he did not refer to any numbers. That candidate A had these numbers, candidate B had these numbers. On account of the fact that candidate B had much more numbers than candidate A, candidate B is declared the winner. He couldn't have said so because the process was truncated.